bottom. What is up, the world of YouTube? It's kind of late on the East Coast, but we are rolling here on the West Coast-ish. I wanted to get this video out. It took a little while because my effing mics are being a pain in the ass. I'm here by the one, the only, flying rich Richard Hughes of Richard Hughes.
Yep.
And we are going. Stop watching YouTube videos.
No, I was trying to bring our video up.
Okay. So, what is up to ADU? Keep on plowing. We're going to be talking about everyone's favorite patent people, rare breed triggers, because they showed up to SHOT Show, and we want to talk about that. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, as we know, SHOT Show is where the industry gathers, and they have a lot of fun. And to our secret friend out there, you know who you are. Hi. Can't really go into that too much, but we're gonna be talking about what happened, and Pimbleton actually got a picture of this. Pimbleton Sons is a pretty cool guy, but Lawrence and his where Lawrence and his big buddy went around, and according to people they served, either lawsuits or cease and desist. I believe that they're cease and desist. At least that's what Pimbleton said. And they were serving them on people that were making the super safety variation of FRTs. So I was told that they were removed from SHOT Show, but I don't have a confirmation on that. But they were walking around, going up to people making super safeties and serving either cease and desist or lawsuits. It's interesting that they would be doing that. They did something similar at Goals, but now they're doing it at SHOT Show. So it's interesting. I want to share a picture, then I'm going to kick it over. Yeah, Sambo's here. Been hanging out with him a lot. I want to kick this over to X. Sambo's sleeping right now, though. I want to kick this over to. I'm going to shut this one down so I don't get getting confused. This is posted by Pimbleton and Sons here. This is Mr. Larry Arley Jr., better known as Lawrence DeMonico, and big dude he was walking around with. And some of the comments are just hilarious. What if? Hold on. He's a lightweight.
Oh, ouch.
Some of the comments are freaking hilarious. LMFO, that fucking suing everyone over triggers? You can't be serious. Damn, that man is juiced by Blockbusters. Giant gains.
Ouch. Massive gains.
He looks very comfortable in that position. Oh my goodness. It's hilarious. That's his attack bear. The ham's on the lad. Yeah, so it's very interesting. And a bunch of other people saying a bunch of other things, but just wanted to give you a little sample of the comments that are going around. But let me kick it over to Rich. Rich, what do you think? And Rich, why are you in?
So I can read the chats.
Oh,
So don't just add me. I think they're a bunch of dirtbags. I think they should be thrown out of everywhere and get a cease and desist order from handing out cease and desist orders.
yeah. So we actually had dinner with a person. We're not going to say who, but they might have something to say about Lawrence DeMonico. It's definitely not a good look going around trying to do this, and they do this. I think they're trying to get publicity.
I kind of laugh. I
don't know.
I watch Stephen Stambolier's 2A Lawyer. It's 2A Lawyers' YouTube channel.
2A Law.
2A Law. And they always cite, Rare Breed Triggers and ABC Holdings.
ABC IP.
ABC IP.
Inc.
They always say, like, oh, they're defamation of character. I'm like, they're defaming their own character. When are they going to sue themselves? They ought to serve themselves with a C&D order on defamation of character.
Yeah, there's something from The Dark Knight where Jim Gordon says, or maybe it's Harvey Dent. I don't know. Maybe it's Joker. Somebody in The Dark Knight said, you either die a hero or you live long enough to become a villain.
Yes. And I have it on, people in the Orlando area said that these guys were the good guys at the gun show, pointing out the feds. And apparently that has gone south. They are no longer the good guys.
Well, it can be argued that, that they are acting on behalf of the government because their agreement in the NAGR versus Bondi case. Some people have made that assumption. So
what I would say to that is any kind of Hoffman tactical super safety based device has nothing to do with rare breed FRTs.
Yeah, I don't think so. They bought a fake patent from
Twin Bros.
And yeah, they fake patent from Twin Bros.
And they claim they have the rights for the super safety, basically.
Yeah, patent law is kind of screwed up because it used to be like, first to design. Now it's a lot of first to file, which I don't agree with at all. It's crazy.
Are we the baddies? Yes.
It's crazy. So I don't like the fact that they keep on showing up to places like SHOT and Goals just to hand out CDs and lawsuits. But the FRTs in the whole market, they're huge cash cows.
And people are making money on it. I have a disagreement with Hoffman. Hoffman doesn't believe in the patent system. And I have mad respect for Tim Hoffman, but I think a patent protects an individual that comes up with an idea. Now, of course, the patent system seems to be a little twisted. So,
a little twisted.
Yeah, it's. I laugh at the Twin Bros patent application. It says Tim Hoffman stole the design from them and made the video 3 months before they filed for the patent. I can't believe the patent office granted that.
Yeah. It's insane. It's really insane. But it's not a good look. It's definitely not a good look. They probably believe that they're right for somehow, or so they believe they're right, or they decided that screw everyone else. we're gonna get our bag.
I don't know that I would want to be those guys. I just think it's a bad look. It is when there's people posting destroying their rare breed triggers because they served Tim Hoffman on Christmas Eve. That's excessive dirtbag.
Yeah. Tax sub, how is your uncle ET Flood? It's a joke.
And actually, Matt Hoover did a video. Sierra's Firearms did a video about how
He did a really good video of that.
like 85% of the people don't like rare breed, and then it's not just then 15% like them, it's 5% like them, and like 10% are indifferent. And to a law, D's nuts.
The Steven Stambola. Steven, you should come over, man. I thought you'd be sleeping by now.
And Steven loves reporting on D's Nuts because D's Nuts is a company that's selling super safeties, and D's Nuts has every right to sell super safeties unencumbered by Lawrence Delmonico rare breed triggers.
Yeah, Stambo is in the same hotel as I am. There it is. I knew that was coming. Yeah, I knew that was coming. If you don't know, a tech sub, you don't have a uncle named ET Flood. Also, there is a one of the highest ranking suppressors. I am Crump is the second ranked suppressor name
All
right
right.
now. I used to be first.
Well, wait. Is that ranking or is that alphabetic?
No.
That's ranking.
Yeah. ET Flood is up there too.
And now, why is there a suppressor named after you?
Uh,
Yeah, are you
long-
sure
long-
that's you?
long-
Is there somebody else?
No, it's me. Long story. Long story.
So if you don't know what's going on, when you go to form one a suppressor, mean you're applying to manufacture a suppressor, there's actually a drop down for the type of suppressor you're going to be manufacturing. And so there is a Crump suppressor.
There's no airman named ET Flood. It's a joke. It's a joke. Oh, don't have to say rip airman because there's not an actual guy. Yeah. We need a kayfabe. Yeah.
It's not a joke.
It is. I remember when I read through Twitter, I remember everything. And a little bit over 2 years ago, scrolling through Twitter, and I saw someone post the original joke with a 1911 on there. So yeah. So yeah. So it's definitely getting back to the rare breed thing. It is definitely not a good look on their part.
Oh no, it's a train wreck. Why would you want to support a company like that? Why would you want to have anything to do with people that are, this is kind of like Henry Ford going after General Motors and Chrysler. It's ridiculous. I really, I'm hoping this goes to the dissolution of the rare breed trigger patent. As far as I know, Rare Breed bought that patent from, oh gosh, Thomas Allen Graves.
Yeah. 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 That's exactly who did it. They're also they're suing a lot of people. They're suing Partisan Triggers, AF Designs, a lot of different people. Yeah, we reported on that unconfirmed. But yeah. Yeah, it's definitely because the super safety works nothing like the FRT did. Um, it's an incredibly ingenious way of doing it. Don't forget about these nuts. Of course, I'm not forgetting about these nuts. Steven Stimbolier, the one of the best lawyers out there. But go ahead. Have you sued any reporters yet? Not yet, but I'm sure that there's a short list out there.
I'm trying to figure out how to make a D's nuts jokes.
Steven's great at it.
Yeah, he had a great video about D's nuts and how Rare Breed want to get a hold of D's nuts.
Yeah, they definitely do. It's really interesting on how they're going about this. But like I think a lot of it has to do with trying to protect their cash cow. I mean, that's just my
I
opinion. I have nothing to say that's for sure, but just
I
that's just what I feel, what I believe.
well, and so okay, too many choices. He didn't exactly say this, but this brings to mind, the Franklin Armory binary trigger exists. Now it's not a force reset trigger, but what the heck? It makes you shoot faster. Why don't they sue them also?
Yeah, well, let's think about Franklin Armory. Binary Trigger is actually a product name.
Oh, correct, right.
So binary trigger is basically like we say Kleenex or whatever. But and there's other companies that make binary triggers. They did it a different way than Franklin Armory.
And they call it something different
They call it
typically.
something differently, but they did it the same different way, but it's the same result. And those companies, I'm not in the Fudbuster Discord. I don't have a link. If you send me a link, I'll join. But there, there's different companies, right? Or like there's different companies making binary trigger like devices, but they work in a different way. And do you know what Franklin Armory did about that?
Nothing.
They didn't sue them because didn't infringe on their patents. They own a bunch of patents, but they didn't like PR Trigger, Jordan Vinro's company, PR Trigger. They didn't sue them uh, because it doesn't infringe on their patents. So that's just two different ways of looking at it. You compete or you decide I'm going to have a government sanctioned monopoly.
So, and it's kind of weird. I've Has the government ever said you have to protect the patent as part of a settlement?
No. But you know who wrote a a a brief, wrote a declaration, not a brief, but a declaration about rare breed triggers and how they're all good in their patent suits and how they did like to back up rare breed statement. Hannah Hill,
Who's Hannah Hill?
that is vice president of NAGR
Oh, jeez.
on behalf of NAGR.
I never liked those naggers.
Yeah, on behalf of all the NAGR. So that's definitely interesting there. You would think that they would stand up for gun rights, but uh, how come River? I don't know. I don't know. I can't say too much about that. What happened to Thomas Allen Graves? He got sued by Rare Breed.
Well, all right. So one of the things, when Rare Breed was selling the trigger, Big Daddy Unlimited did the what was it? The wide open trigger.
Yeah,
and then
the
Thomas
Wasp.
Allen Graves did the Alamo 15.
Yes.
So there were 3 companies selling basically clones of the others.
Yeah. So he got sued. So that's why there's no more Alamo 15s. He did sell the patent off to Rare Breed in the WOT, and that's a stronger case. And the Alamo 15 is a stronger case than the Super Safety.
Oh, absolutely.
The Super Safety work on a whole different thing, different way. These nuts is trying to consolidate all the cases, and if that happens, it's going to be it's a risky move. Stambo can tell you it's a very risky move. Steven Stambolia is out there. Stambolier, however you want to say his name, Stambo. Steven will tell you it's a risky move because it's like all or nothing. It's cheaper for them, for the people defending themselves, but if you get a bad judge, you can get screwed. It will. Yeah, I ran into him today.
Jerry Mikulek?
Yeah.
And he's such a nice guy.
A very nice guy.
With a good sense of humor. Great sense of humor.
Yeah, he is. He's a pretty good guy.
And Jerry Mikulek did not sign Dark's nuts, but he signed his sack.
Yes, he did. Yeah. These Nuts is a hilarious name. It definitely is.
I think I'm going to bury some auto sears that say the ATF is gay in the dog park.
Uh-oh. Well, they might be watching us. No, just kidding. ATF was very this shot show. Last shot show, they were nice to me. Or they were, I would say, indifferent to me last shot show.
Yeah, they were, not jerks.
They weren't jerks.
But they were
the year before they were
stuffy.
jerks.
Yeah, year before, that's when they were like, "Hey, Tim Hoffman, you got shoes on."
Yeah, this year they weren't jerks.
They were pretty chill.
They were pretty chill.
We talked to them for a while.
Yeah, they were pretty chill. You got to give credit where credit is due. I do wish that they would go find something else to do, and their whole entire agency would go out of business. If I was running the ATF, what I would do is everyone would get a beer, a cigarette, and a gun. That would be it. That was the ATF. That was the whole entire ATF thing. We hand out beer, cigarettes, and guns.
It should be a convenience store.
To every the joke is old, but no, I think they should go door to door with a beer, cigarette, and gun. Say, how many people live here? 15. Okay, well, here's 15 guns. Here's 15 cigarettes. Hi, little 2-year-old. Here's a cigarette and a beer and a gun.
And a gun.
That's just what I believe. But hey, I could be wrong. I don't know. So, guys, we talked about the rare breed thing. We've been talking for about 25 minutes. Should we end the stream or should we talk about other things? Because we saw some other really interesting things.
I don't even know if I talked to you.
Oh, and a pipe bomb.
Oh, yeah, because of the BATFE.
Stifler, I'm going to come up by and see you tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, holy cow, I didn't drop by Stifler's booth. I marked that down on my list for tomorrow.
If Rare Breed loses one patent gate, okay. No. If they all get combined into one case, then yeah. But they're getting multiple bites of the apple by doing the way it is.
Oh, do you see the vertical? The vertical has nothing.
Oh,
the vertical feed.
I don't know how to do this without. I don't know. No. Whatever.
Anybody's watching the vertical feed, you see a mirror in a hotel room in John's arm.
All right, well, you can still listen to it. Oh, let's see here. we can't both fit in there. I'm not going to get that close to you. So whatever. But yeah, it's the whole entire rare breed thing is that's been crazy. But Steven Stambolia, 2A Law on YouTube have some of the best coverage of the whole everything rare breed. His coverage blows ours away.
Absolutely.
So if you guys want to get caught up on everything, there's Night Strike. How you guys doing? If you guys want to get caught up on everything, what you want to do is follow Steven Stambolia 2A Law on YouTube. Steven Stambolia 2A Law on YouTube. I'm going to link his channel, so you guys can follow him because he's been doing freaking awesome work on everything. So I'm going to link his channel. It's just youtube.com/2A Law. And let me go ahead. I'll link it down below. You should check him out, definitely, because he's a lawyer. He's a great lawyer, great 2A lawyer.
And fun guy.
And a fun guy.
Not a fun guy.
And he breaks down all the cases and the whole rare breed thing. He does other cases too. His rare breed thing is... Okay, my internet connection is going to get better in my house. Trust me. It'll be better by the time I get back. Trust me. I got everything fixed. But yeah.
So, wait, did you see Ted Nugent?
I saw him. I didn't talk to him.
He was at the booth. So he was at the GOA booth.
Ted Nugent is a big supporter of Gun Owners of America.
But there was a stupid long line. So
Hermie Dillon was at SHOT today. So was Dave Warrington, White House Chief of Counsel.
Oh, wow.
Chief Counsel. Who else was there? A bunch of different governors. Stuff like that. I thought you were going to pull out something that you shouldn't pull out on me.
No, it's pulling out a battery.
Demonetized. Rich have a thing about getting us strikes.
Uncle Ted, that's right.
Yeah. So he was walking around. We met Rick Harrison of Pawn Stars.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
He was kind of a dick.
Well, I don't know. He just seemed like he didn't want to be bothered.
Yeah.
Look, there are people that are very gracious about things like that, and people. Look, I get it. If you're constantly bothered and you can't walk around and talk to people or do what you want to do, that can be a hassle.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. He was there with I guess Silencer Shop got him in.
Oh yeah, I didn't look at his name tag.
You know who was sitting like a row away from me today at the governor at the AG's meeting? Brendan Maddox.
Oh,
you know who that is?
That was a lawsuit, right? Maddox?
No, owner of Silencer Shop. Silencer Central.
Oh. Wait. Central? Which one is Central?
Central. Silencer Shop is the one that's suing over everything.
Yes.
Trying to get it deregulated.
And Central is the one that's trying to pay lobbyists to...
allegedly.
Allegedly.
You got to put that out there. Don't want to open ourselves up for lawsuits, buddy. I have media liability insurance.
Uh-oh. Maybe I need to get media liability insurance.
$34 a month. They'll cover up to $5 million if you lose a case. And they'll defend you in court because they don't want to pay the $5 million.
Right. Mango Tango. Yep.
Yeah. So we'll have to see. It's definitely been a fun show at SHOT Show. It's been got a lot of future stories that you guys, I think a lot of them you're gonna like. Can I tease something?
I don't know. Be careful. So there's things we can't say. Let's just say that.
There's new rules coming down that I think is gonna make people happy. Yeah, any tripod giveaway. Yeah, I mean, I'll hook you up. I'm insured by Berkshire Hathaway.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they're kind of a big company.
indeed.
Yeah. And one of the interesting things I do want to say is, um, I hung out with the Rumble guys. Like some of their C-suite people. And they were really really cool.
Yeah, interesting people.
Yeah. One of the vice presidents was with us, and yeah, there's gonna be there's some really big stuff coming down. Um, there's some really big stuff coming down on Rumble that it's gonna make it a hell of a lot more attractive for people in our space. And with But we'll talk about that later. Tonight, we ran into who did we run into tonight?
Well, the Gear Report guys.
Gear Report guys, Stephen Williford.
Oh yeah, yes, Steve Williford, like the GOA crew. They were hanging out having dinner. We saw Sarah Albrecht. Did I miss a
Yeah,
middle name?
no,
It's Sarah.
Sarah Joy Albrecht.
Yeah, Sarah Joy Albrecht. Okay. We saw her in passing. Let's see. I don't know if it was like a day or two ago. I saw Black Rambo.
Yeah, I saw. Where were we at?
Of
Yeah,
course,
I ran into him at Walgreens.
Paul from Legally Armed America.
Yeah,
Jared from Guns and Gadgets. I've been bumping.
Tundra Tactical.
Yeah,
I've been with him.
I've been bumping into Tundra Tactical everywhere. He's so cool.
I haven't seen him since.
I bump into him like randomly 3
Monday.
times a day. All the Gideon guys, so Gideon Optics, and the 3D printing. So I got some videos from the 3D printing booth, which is like 2 booths down from Gideon Optics. That's pretty cool. They
called JD Delay.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Rich got to meet Monica. She was really nice.
Yes, she was very nice and polite. I met her at the Gundies.
From Denmark.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she was pretty nice. Just a lot of people. Oh, I ran into I hung out with not really hung out, talked to her for a few minutes. Anthony from Armed Scholar. That's why I said, "Are you coming?" I was trying to get you.
Oh shoot, you jerk! You try to set me up.
Yeah. Talked to Knudsen, an AG. I talked to a bunch of AGs, a bunch of governors today. It was a good day. Lots going on.
Yeah, I saw Kyle Wade.
I haven't seen Kyle. I want to meet up with Kyle.
Oh yeah. I mean, I got his number, so if you want to meet him, I can make that happen.
Yeah. I have his number.
Of course, I see Peggy and Walter Keller from Safety Harbor Firearms almost every day. Who else? Of course, Tony Simon.
Tony, I keep on running into Tony everywhere.
Yeah, I sat next to him at breakfast today.
You went to the free breakfast?
No. I guess it was still going on, but maybe I missed it.
Like 7:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I keep missing that. So they had bacon, which
Governor of Virginia has that. Governor of Virginia, hell yeah! I'm not obeying any of the new laws. Just let you know. Just to let you know, I'm not obeying any of the new laws.
Clickbait scholar.
Yeah, I was trying to get Rich to come over, but he, I don't know, kind of refused. Frag out. I'm hooked up. Frag out with probably a new client.
Oh, cool.
I got to set that up. I'll put together the email tomorrow night probably. And get frag out because there's a bunch of changing going on in the guards. One of the most interesting things I saw, and is a suppressor. That's a keychain.
Yeah, I don't know if we should tell the rest of the story.
No, but there's a suppressor that's a keychain. It looks like it attaches to a keychain. It's actually a freaking keychain with keys on it, but you pull it off and it's a suppressor. But you can't tell. So I'm sure you could like walk through whatever and they would never notice that you have a freaking suppressor on your keychain. That's pretty cool. Never seen anything like that, but it's
Hey,
not
not a gun
not a
tuber.
gun tuber. We wanted to have you on the stream live,
Well,
but
I don't know if he does his face on the camera.
well, he could be like behind the camera
He could have hung out.
and just talk. I'm gonna form one a cushion. Yeah, the GSL. We met that exactly. GSL. That that's exactly who we met with.
Yes. Oh, he toured their factory. Dude, how are you touring their factory? They're 2 hours away from my house.
What?
Why'd you blur the camera?
I didn't blur the camera.
Who's hacking into our camera and blurring it?
Right. Oh, for some reason the camera disconnected there for a second. Yeah.
I can't believe 2A EDU was basically in my hood and didn't stop by.
Yeah. It's definitely interesting, but SHOT Show has been it's been a lot of fun, and also since we made the goal, this is a weird live stream from SHOT Show.
Oh,
Check that box.
Yeah, I got an email. It's like, "Are you okay? Did you get bed bugs? Did you get the SHOT Show crud?" I'm like, "No, I'm feeling pretty good right now." But I saw Josiah from PSA. He looked like his voice was pretty bad. I'm hoping he's not getting sick.
I hope not either. But we're here for a few more days. Tomorrow night, going out with the Gideon guys.
Who, we? Well, you said we. Am I invited?
I
I wasn't invited.
I'm sure you were.
I don't know. They would have told me.
Well, this all happened very late while you were getting your beer.
Oh yeah, I was getting free beer.
Yeah. Rich loves free stuff.
Well, I mean, beer is great. You rent it,
Was
so
this
I don't
about
have to worry about taking it home.
The PS90 FRT. Yes, it is. Not a gun tuber.
So yeah, I want to go buy. So they're at the booth.
FN Specialties.
Well, it's Armory of Kings. They're at that booth with the FRT for the PS90.
Yeah. Yeah. A really cool guy named Nate. He used to always remember Nate from Armory of Kings with the scar.
Yes, yes.
It was a great guy. Great guy. Unfortunately, he passed away. He had pancreatic cancer.
Oof. And it's funny, I didn't realize, I don't know that I knew at the time when it happened. I'm like, "Hey, Crump, whatever happened to the guy with the FN Scar clone?"
Yeah.
He was like, "Yeah."
You're like Richard's like, I thought we were gonna do something on that.
Yeah.
I was like, well, we were.
That's messed up.
I hear a lot of free things in Vegas. Most require antibiotics.
Well, there were free cigars and free beer. You only get one free cigar. Uh-oh.
Keep that in mind. But I think we're gonna wrap it up here.
I dare you to interview Thomas Allen Graves. I've never even seen him.
I heard he's crazy.
I heard he's crazy.
I don't know if that's true. I've never spoken to the guy. I just heard that he's crazy. I could be totally wrong. Like people could just be saying that. I have no firsthand knowledge. But that's what I was told. Geisley coupons. I don't have any Geisley
Oh
coupons.
shoot! Yeah, people asked me about that.
Oh yeah, they do give Geisley coupons, don't they?
Wait. Frytech is there? I don't. Wait. I'm not sure if.
Vulcan, you want a red bag? Everyone has red bags. You can have it. I got
Who wants a SAR bag?
closets full of them at home.
Well,
I think.
the 2026 SAR bag is different than the old one.
Yeah, the old one just said SAR. This says SAR, blah blah blah. I actually hung out with some of the SAR guys last night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're at Circle Bar.
Oh.
So G23, you can have one of my SAR bags. You want one from this shot show or one from this
What
shot show?
classic SAR bag or the 2026 SAR bag?
Every event in the gun industry will have SAR bags.
Yes.
Made in Turkey.
I don't know how they can afford to give these bags out.
They told me something. Well, they didn't say I couldn't say anything. They're going after government contracts now.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, is SAR Turkish?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Well, they're an American company, but they import all their guns from Turkey.
Okay.
Yep. I have 3 SARs but no bags.
Do you ship to Russia? Lightning Scott. That's a joke about the tripod.
Yeah, I know. He asked earlier on. I think it was him or someone to go, "Hey, are there any tripod giveaways?"
Okay, so this is not a gun tuber's first shot show, and I tell him, "Oh, just get a SAR bag," and he's like, "Search and rescue."
Yeah, I have a SAR bag too. Everyone has SAR bags. You work in this industry, you end up with SAR bags. I will grab a couple more SAR bags and give them away to people. G23, you'll get one. Who else wanted one? Email me at info@crumpy.com. Info@crumpy.com. Send me your address, and I will get them out. My grandma has SARs. Who else wanted a SAR bag? I'm going to get 3 of them. All right.
I use them as range bags. I talk to other people. They say they use SAR bags as like their shopping bags for groceries.
Yeah. Yeah. Just the first few people that email me, I'll have some bags. I'll get you. But the first few people who email me, you can get a SAR bag. They're nice bags. They're heavy duty.
I finally ripped one. But
you know what? I've been going. How many shot shows have I been to? I started going before you did.
Oh yeah.
I think I've got a bunch of free stuff from all these shot shows, and I put them in the SAR bags and just stick them down there. And I've never went through any of them.
I've got the same thing going on.
I found a Glock binary trigger.
What?
Yes, somebody handed it to me and I forgot all about it.
Wait, you mean like recently handed to you or handed to you in the past?
In the past.
Oh, too funny.
Yeah. I forgot all about it. Until I was getting ready for the shot show and I found it.
Oh, too funny.
I was like, huh?
Now, out of all the things you can do or can't do in Virginia, binaries are okay?
Yeah.
That's
maybe.
Oh gosh.
I think right here. They banned bump stocks. And they did arrest one person for having a binary trigger, but then they released them. It was like, whoops, our bad.
Oh yeah, I remember that case.
Yeah, they're like, our
Was
bad.
that somebody in your neighborhood?
Yeah, near my house. They're like, our bad. We misunderstood the law.
That was what was the range?
No. The what you're talking about is that Silver Eagle range. Somebody was shooting a binary trigger, and
they were a DC resident.
Well, somebody asked them, hey, like they were a DC resident, so someone reported them to Washington DC. there was a person that was arrested for having a auto sear machine gun binary trigger, and then they realized binary triggers aren't auto sears, and then they released them. Thank you. I gotta get that out to you. I gotta get the Mantis out to Kurt24.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like remember I gave it. I told Kurt I'll hook him up on Dark
Oh
show.
shoot,
I
yeah.
said, "Hey, email me your address," and
Oh.
he thought he did,
Oh.
but he never did.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, rare breed likes men,
And they get along with the ATF.
big men,
Big man.
massive men. You know, like walk like a bowl of jello. But yeah, what else? What else did you see that you liked?
I gotta say, there's a lot of product over at Zenith Arms that I'm in love with.
Zenith, good old Virginia company.
Yeah, they're from your hood.
Mm-hmm.
So Zenith did like basically.
Getting emails about SAR bags already.
Oh yeah. Zenith did basically a 2026 modernization of the MP5, but they didn't just do the MP5. They did a 9mm, a 10mm, a 5.56, and a 7.62 by 51.
It's like the fifth email about SAR bags
Oh wow!
since we've.
You need to get more SAR bags.
I guess so.
So, how many bags do you get to check on the airplane?
I'll just roll them up into my suitcase. I guess. Try to get as many in there as possible.
Well, see, I'm like, I was already overweight on my suitcase coming out.
No, I'm not. Don't you usually bring an empty suitcase?
Yes, I bring a duffel bag to put duffel bags in.
I didn't see the lemon suppressor. I did see the watered cold Lima 6.
I didn't go to the supplier showcase to see that. I missed that.
Yeah, they had a water cold Lima 6.
So that was KAK who was doing that.
Yeah, that is really, really cool.
Zenith used to make awesome TVs.
Yeah, I saw that. It's freaking hilarious.
Ron Wayne.
There was a lot of MP5 clones.
Yeah, the Zenith stuff is killing it. It is really nice. I did shoot the 9mm on the range day, and I was like, I went there to see it and take a look at it. So it's all aluminum. So you've got a pick rail on top, not the claw mount on the MP5. Believe it or not, it's CNC'd aluminum, but it's lighter than the steel. That's not CNC'd. Everybody, you're gonna have
SAR
that
bag
cargo
email.
container. You got to talk to the SAR guys if they can drop ship for you.
The best thing I saw at SHOT Show, the new Gideon optic.
Oh yes.
I got that on my
What is
way.
that? The big one called?
It's like an EOTech. I can't remember what it's called.
So I mean, the glass is like the size of your fist. It's huge. So
It's basically like EOTech is a holographic sight, closed emitter.
And it's one of the things about optics is acquiring the dot. So if you're not practiced on acquiring the dot, it's tough. But with a big optic, that you have no problem acquiring the dot.
Yeah.
So it's not made to be lightweight. It's not made to be any of that stuff. It's a
meant
big
to,
honking
quick,
optic.
Like it's basically the same principle as EOTech.
Yeah.
Quick acquisition.
Mhm.
That was pretty cool. What is it?
And is Hot Dog 990 out here?
Matador Arms. They're bullpup trigger.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, I forgot. All right, Matt 9 is roller delight. So yeah, Matador Arms had the most amazing bullpup 9mm.
No, it's not the Mediator. It's a brand new optic that they unveiled and shot.
Well, it's not called the Mediator XL.
No, maybe it is.
And Not a gun tuber says I'm going to email you about Sarbags too now.
We got to meet up tomorrow. Not a gun tuber.
Well, he can get all the Sarbags he wants.
Not too many big screen. Or ATF does have a booth,
I was going to go buy that and see who was there.
but no, the people that we talked to are not going to be there.
Yeah.
Just leave it at that. Yeah. Yeah. That was cool. What was that one gun that we saw? The really nice one. That was $1,000. The Glock mag in the side.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's boy, I forget. It's an MG, and I forget what MG clone.
MG9. That's what it was called.
And Walter Keller went over there to take a look at it because I know he likes that kind of stuff.
Oh, that thing is badass.
The woodwork on it, I think it's made in Texas, and the woodwork on it was beautiful.
Yeah. I mean that's one of the things that it was. It's let me see if I can find it because this thing was beautiful.
And it takes Glock mags.
Takes Glock mags, yes. I don't know if we can be able to find it. No. Rich has a video, so he's gonna put out a video on it.
Yeah, I've been bad about posting, so because I've been running hard all day long.
IWI has a nice little shorty shotgun.
Turkish shotgun?
Yeah, it's not. If it's Israeli,
No, I think it's Turkish.
they're shorty.
I think it's
IWI.
Turkish. I think it's Turkish.
I thought it was Israeli for sure.
Walter said that they had a Turkish shotgun, and apparently everybody agrees and is happy when they're dealing with money, and everybody's making money.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, but yeah. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, that was pretty cool. But Rich, get a pic with Happen Glock if you see her. I saw her. I talked to her.
Yeah, John was calling me over, and I was like,
You were shooting.
oh yeah, I was shooting a gun at the time.
Yeah, I saw Catherine Glock. She's here. Talk to her for a second. Nice woman.
Ask PSA when the STG 44 is coming out. It's
thought-
coming out on the 12th of Never.
They dropped it. They dropped it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. PSA dropped the SG44 project.
It's amazing to me
STG-44.
that all of these guns, made 50, 75 years ago out of stamped steel because it was easy and cheap to do. Now that we have CNC machining, it's cheaper to CNC machine solid aluminum than stamp and bend steel.
Yeah.
There's less humans doing the work.
PSA promises made, promise left.
That was a tough. I'm sure they didn't make that decision lightly. That was they were like, hey, we're gonna do it, and then
Yeah. But the SG44 was the MG9. I think that's gonna be. I mean, that's a beautiful gun.
Really, I mean, impressive. The metal.
You remember who made that?
Oh gosh, what was it was something. A Texas company. I've got it on my video.
Yeah. So Rich is gonna drop it. I'm probably gonna end up picking one up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what I went by and saw. I saw Mean Arms, and they had that helical 100-round 9mm mag.
Yeah.
They wouldn't let me open it up.
I gotta go buy them. Those guys like me.
Like, hey man, let's see how this goes.
Yeah. But with that, I think we're gonna get out of here. MP7 hype dead finally. I haven't seen anybody doing MP7s here at all.
Nah.
I'm pretty sure about. I gave the Lima 6 a high five, get her cheese. But yep, we're gonna get out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great night.